Hi there everyone. Hope you're all good. Alright, O-level biology, lesson 3. We're on movement of substances across membranes. Particles in liquids and gases move randomly. Diffusion is the net movement of particles from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration, down a concentration gradient, because random movement produces more crossings from the crowded side. Diffusion is passive. It does not directly require energy from respiration. Oxygen diffuses from alveoli into blood and carbon dioxide diffuses in the opposite direction. Read left to right. Inputs enter, the living process transforms them, outputs leave. Name what goes in and what comes out before memorizing the word equation. Dissolved products of digestion also cross thin surfaces by diffusion when concentration gradients favor movement. Diffusion rate rises when the concentration gradient is steeper, temperature is higher, surface area is larger, or diffusion distance is shorter. Higher temperature increases particle kinetic energy, a larger area provides more places for crossings. Exchange surfaces such as alveoli, villi and leaves combine a large area with thin barriers, while ventilation, blood flow or transport maintains gradients. A graph of amount diffused against time is steepest initially and may flatten as concentrations become more equal, not because particles stop moving but because opposite movements balance. Osmosis is the net movement of water molecules from a region of higher water potential, meaning a more dilute solution, to lower water potential, meaning a more concentrated solution, through a partially permeable membrane. It concerns water only. In a dilute solution, water enters a plant cell, the vacuole expands and cytoplasm presses against the wall, producing turgor. The rigid wall prevents bursting. Each branch asks a different question about life, plants, animals, microbes, inheritance, or interactions. The living world is one system studied from several angles. In concentrated solution water leaves, the cell becomes flaccid and the membrane may pull from the wall, which is plasmolysis. Animal cells lack walls. Red blood cells swell and may burst in a sufficiently dilute solution, but shrink in concentrated solution. Each branch asks a different question about life, plants, animals, microbes, inheritance, or interactions. The living world is one system studied from several angles. In an isotonic solution there is no net water movement, although water molecules still cross in both directions. Food preservation with concentrated salt or sugar lowers external water potential, drawing water from microorganisms and reducing their activity. Water potential language explains direction more accurately than saying that water moves to where there is less water, because all aqueous solutions contain abundant water. Active transport moves particles from lower to higher concentration against their gradient through carrier proteins using energy released by respiration. Read left to right. Inputs enter, the living process transforms them, outputs leave. Name what goes in and what comes out before memorizing the word equation. Root hair cells absorb mineral ions from dilute soil, and intestinal cells can absorb glucose even when its concentration in the gut is lower than in blood. To investigate osmosis, cut equal cylinders of potato, record initial mass, immerse them in different sucrose concentrations for equal times, blot consistently and calculate percentage mass change. The concentration at 0% change estimates the tissue's internal water potential, repeats, and a best fit graph improve confidence. When reading an osmosis graph, use percentage change equals change, all over initial value x 100 so samples are comparable. Locate zero change by interpolation and avoid claiming exact equality beyond the graph's precision. A potato cylinder changes from 4.0 g to 3.6 g. Percentage change is -0, 4 over 4.0, X100 equals minus 10% water left by ounce MOH because the external solution had lower water potential. Do not define ounce MOH as movement of solution, say active transport moves water, or claim molecules stop at EEQLIB re micrometers. Distinguish mass change from percentage mass change. Practice. Explain why an alveolus supports rapid diffusion. Answer: it provides a large surface area and a 1-cell thick barrier, while ventilation and blood flow maintain steep oxygen and carbon dioxide gradients. Watch the numbers land in the matching symbols. Check that units cancel cleanly. If they do not, the setup is wrong even before the arithmetic. Practice. Potato mass changes from 5.0 g to 5.6 g. Calculate percentage change and explain its sign. Answer: 0, 6 over 5.0, x100 equals plus 12%. The positive sign shows net water entry by ounce MOH from higher external water potential. Watch the numbers land in the matching symbols. Check that units cancel cleanly. If they do not, the setup is wrong even before the arithmetic. We'll leave it there for movement of substances across membranes. When we come back, it's biological molecules and food tests. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.